first guy I'm gonna bring to the stage. This is his second time taking the class. It got in his veins. He's into the comedy now. And I want to tell you something. What a joy it is to have this guy in the class. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Big Bob Lollgen. Let him hear it, Bob.
Hey, McCurdy's. Great to be back here. Second time, like Ken said. Took the course the first time and I failed. So, no, I didn't fail, but I'm here to get my master's degree. Now, let's get this out of the way first. I'm tall. I'm 6'5". But I once had a girlfriend that was taller than me. In fact, instead of going down on her, I had to go up on her. You know, one time we tried 69. We looked like two giraffes in a cement mixer. And I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a retired mailman. I spent 37 years in the post office delivering mail. And, you know, I wasn't the brightest bulb in high school. One of my teachers told me, you know, Bob, you're good at one thing, taking up space. I thought he wanted me to be an astronaut or something, but that's how I got in the post office. And, you know, I'm retired now. When people ask me what did I do for a living? I tell them I was a professional streetwalker. Well, anyway, I got my wife, lovely wife, Gail, here. She's here to support me. Gail. Thank you, honey. This is true. I met my wife, Gail, on my 17th birthday. God's honest truth. We just celebrated 52 years of marriage. Thank you, honey. I love you. That means we were happy for 17 years, then we met. I'm only kidding, honey. Well, anyway, my wife, Gail, I gotta tell you, she is I'm sorry, honey, but you're the worst passenger to drive with. You know, she's so nervous when I drive, and she's always nag, nag, nag. She goes, you're going too fast, you're going too slow, the car's too close in front of you. Turn here, turn there. It's always the wrong turn. I'm telling you, you know, she's such a nervous driver. She claws at the armrest. She's got scratches on my door in the car. She's like the female version of Wolverine. So anyway, she makes these noises too. I'll drive and she'll go, uh-oh, ooh. It scares the shit out of me, I'm telling you. She makes believe if the car's too close in front of her, she hits the brake. She's pushing the floor mat. Well, anyway, I figured out an answer for her, you know, this problem with me, because I'm starting to suffer from anxiety, depression. It's just too much for me. I might have to get a therapist because of the way she treats me when I drive. But I'm gonna buy, remember those toy wheels, you know, when you were a kid, you made believe you were driving? Well, I looked up to buy one on Amazon, and I saw a really good one. It's got the wheel, it's got the directional, it's got the gear shift, it even has mirrors, and of course, the little horn. Well, I'm thinking what I'll do is, I'll get her a few glasses of wine before we go in the car. I'll throw her in the back seat with the wheel. She can go to her heart's content and finally drive with a good driver herself. And of course, she's got the little horn. Beep, 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 beep. So my wife and I took her the other day, we had breakfast at the Cracker Barrel. Or like they say in Florida, the Caucasian Barrel. So anyway, you know, you've been to the Cracker Barrel before. Who the hell decorated the first Cracker Barrel? Jed and Ellie Mae Clampett? I mean, you're going there, it's like going back in the past. I mean, it's a cool place to go back to, you know. And they have everything. Well, you know, I have to tell you this too. Donald Duck's favorite restaurant is the Cracker Barrel. Only he calls it the Quacker Barrel. Anyway, they got, I swear to God, my wife, she looks at the Cracker Barrel like it's the University Mall. She could spend an hour in there browsing. What? I don't know. You could go in a Cracker Barrel and buy Christmas stuff, trees, figurines, lights, all year long. It's all there. Santa Claus is there all year long. The clothes. I'll tell you, they sell the latest fashion in clothes for women if you're an Amish person. It looks like Little House on the Prairie, I'll tell you. The thing, though, I swear to God, they got this. Going to Cracker Barrel in Florida, they have mittens, they have gloves, they have wool hats, they have sweaters, they have blankets, they have jackets. I guess they have that stuff because they want us full-timers down here in Florida to know what it feels like to be a snowbird. I didn't think we're going to wear that stuff, but I do like that penny candy. Remember the penny candy? Root beer barrels, licorice, thin licorice, Mary Janes, atomic fireballs. So I filled up a small bag the other day, and I went to the register to pay, and the lady said, that'll be $43.95. Well, that's my time. Good night.
Hey, that's Big Bob.